Coach, congratulations. We used the word toughness several times today. The tougher team won the game. What did you think?
Well, I think the rebounding in this game says a lot. The fact that we were able to out-rebound Utah, and they're very good in their own right in terms of getting second shots and preventing the other team from getting second shots. It's one of their many strengths, but we out-rebounded them 40-19, and I think that says a lot about how active we were, how hard we played, and our players deserve a tremendous amount of credit for really entering today's game knowing that we're playing against a great team, and we were ready.
We just talked about T.J. McConnell, and I mean, granted, all year long as a senior leader, we're used to him just going out and being solid for 40 minutes. Was he extra special here tonight?
He was, and we really needed him in the first half. Utah changed up what they were doing on defense from what they've been doing, and they really got off to a great start, in large part because of that. And then once we settled in, TJ led us, and he made big shots, and in the first half, he was the reason that we were winning and ahead. And then obviously a lot of guys did a great job. It was a team effort, but Stanley Johnson was sensational in the second half. I mean, he had 18 points and 9 rebounds, I believe, all in the second half. So if you do that, I don't really have to tell you he played well. He dominated the game. And the other guy that I want to point out is Brandon Ashley. Coming off of our Oregon trip, we talked, and I think Brandon kind of refocused himself on being aggressive, rebounding, and defending. And these last 2 games have been maybe his 2 best back-to-back games of the season. But his 14 points and 8 rebounds, I mean, he was like an all-conference player out there today. And when he plays like that, our team is a lot better.
You're not going to save Stanley till the second half every game, are you?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Just checking.
He wouldn't let me anyway.
All right. Hey, when Utah played that zone, what was different about your team attacking that zone tonight?
Well, TJ really did a real good job, playing off of a ball screen, many ball screens, and he made the right decision. Sometimes it was a shot, sometimes it was a pass, but it was his playmaking off of the ball screens that in the first half really propelled us, and even in the second half. But in the first half, when we needed it down 10-2, playing against a different type of defense, he settled our team, and that's what you want out of a very good point guard.
Sometimes when you suffer a loss, you go back and look at the film, and you always talk about how your team learns a lot from that. But in a game like this looks to me like it would be very valuable film again to go back to the team and show them the great things they did to win the ball game. Can you get as much mileage out of a game like this?
I think so. We're going to look at both of these games. We're going to watch the Colorado game, which we haven't done yet, and we're going to watch the Utah game. We're not going to show our team a highlight film as much as the things that we did well in both games, and no question the things that we need to improve. And like you and I talked about before tonight's game, in our program, we expect and are expected to win every game. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's where the bar is here. But it can't be life or death, and every time you lose, you die, and every time you win, well, that's what you're supposed to do. There has to be some joy in the ride. And, I think for our guys, they've been the hunted now for almost 2 years. And with that, there can become a burden, and all of a sudden some of the things that you enjoyed or did well, you forgot about, because it's about the win. It's about the result. And, I think over the last couple of days, we tried to dial back and really be about, okay, what are we doing to be the best we can be, and we're going to live with the result. And if that meant Utah came in here and beat us, great. Let's just make sure that if we do get beat, we get beat playing hard, playing together, and trying our best. And if we've been guilty of anything this year, I think in a couple very isolated incidents, one which was at Oregon State, we did not play with near the energy, rebounding, and defending like we did today. So I think it was a lesson learned for our team. And guess what? By winning today did nothing but make us 4-1 in the league. So we're going to the Bay Area. Stanford playing excellent basketball. Cal with a new coach that's energized. And I know that we're going to have to be at our best. And part of what's going to do that is to have a great 3 or 4 days leading to our next game on Thursday.
All right, Coach, congratulations. Thanks for the visit.
Thank you, Brad.
All right, head coach Sean Miller here courtside at McHale Center. The Wildcats beat the Utah Utes. Final score 69-51.